Hey everyone, come check out our progress. See what we've done on our garage apartment build. Welcome to Untamed Hearth, where adventure is a way of life and home is the cozy place we snuggle up in between. So much is changing. We went from, hey, look, we have wall framing, to, whoa, look, we have beams up for the second floor. And we used an LVL or a laminated veneer lumber, which is stronger and is not supposed to shrink, twist, or warp. It's also fire resistant, so they're looking good, and they can span longer distances than regular beams. So we have this little spot here where the top frame, the sill plate, doesn't meet the bottom plate. And so I'm going to fill that. I've got a piece of 1/2-inch plywood that I cut to fit. And then I've got it's actually like a 2x6 that I cut to fit. And so what I'll do is I'll insert the screws farther than they need to go, and then we'll use a planer and we'll plane it off so that it's even with all of the boards around it. But we want to have continuous support from here all the way to the floor. Otherwise, it's just not as sturdy if you don't do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my screws in, and then this piece of blocking will be in securely. We'll go all the way from the floor. This is the second floor. You can see all the bracing we used to make sure everything was square and straight. We took that all down once the floor was in. (9 p.m. The work still continues. We have floor joists. It is so exciting. Today we're going to finish putting up the floor joists in the last third of the garage. And then I think there's like a collar thing that goes around the outside of the whole thing. And then it's going to be time to lay out the subfloor up there and build the gable end walls. This is our stairway up to the apartment. It's very exciting. Putting up joist hangers today. So I have my joist hanger gun. I have a sledgehammer so that I can adjust any of the beams if need be. If they're too high, I can kind of yank them down a little bit with that. I have a hammer. I have a palm nailer for places where the joist hanger gun can't reach. And I have my 1.5-inch nails. I'll come back later with 2.5-inch nails for the angled spots. I can't remember what else I have. I think that was it. These are all the tools we used today during this project. There were a lot of different tools. I'm thankful that all of these ones are all DeWalt's, because then we can use the same batteries for all of them, which makes it very handy. Things are changing every day here. We had a big work party here this weekend with a friend of ours from college, and her 3 kids were here, and we got so much done. Another one of our friends joined us, and Trace was here for most of the weekend. So we had a lot of help, and we got a lot done. We got all the rafters finished, and we got the second floor laid out. So now we can start building the gable end walls. And today we got a delivery, and they hoisted the materials for the gable end walls right up on top of the second floor, which is so nice because that means we don't have to individually lift all of these pieces of plywood up here. They're already here. So I've been sealing the cracks on the zip for the zip system with their special goo, and the kids helped do that this weekend as well. So I'm just kind of finishing up a few areas and some areas where we needed tape because the cracks are too big for the goo. But it's beautiful up here. There's a lovely breeze right at the moment, and it has been cooler the past few days, so that's been really, really helpful. And it's very exciting to be standing on the second floor in what will be the apartment area. Sometimes it felt like this would never happen, but here we are. And our friends tented out on our tent platform that we used last fall, and their tent actually fit on the tent platform. Ours did not. Ours was too big last year.